We back.
Who's Westy?
Westy, you're my Westy. No lie.
Let me see. I'm seeing new names, bro.
For real. Westy, is that you, yeah?
Who the hell is Westy, man? The new guy in the league.
Sounds like an absolute Westhead to me, like. Nicky without a new name.
He's on Xbox. So he's gay.
Boo.
That's rough.
Dude, come on. No,
nah,
bro.
big up Westy.
No, bro. That's crazy.
Where's the lie? As Nicky starts his lap, the first one on a lap. I hope today will be the end of Nicky fumbling when I'm in the commentary box. So, I mean, you'd love to see Nicky do well, but it's also so fun to see him fumble. Oh, this is a bit of traffic, but oh, big snap. Oh, who was that? I'm looking for you. Who was that? It was Westy.
No,
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That wasn't. Sorry. Oh, it was.
What was he doing?
He has been blocking Nicky. Oh. He's not helping his case.
That's understandable, though. I see where it's coming from.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what we know, so.
True. For him, that could have been. He could have blocked a perfectly reasonable and nice human being instead of Nicky. You wouldn't know.
Yeah. So he should feel bad, you know, without knowing anything else.
Yeah, he'll feel vindicated once he learns the truth.
Yeah. Here comes Caesar to the line, though. First one to cross the line. It's a 118.3. I don't know what is quick here, so we'll just wait patiently for the rest. Oh, there we go. So that's clearly a little bit quicker. A 16.6 from the Cringe Lord himself.
I didn't know you were racing. Ayo.
This is my burner account.
Oh, Sharia Coleslaw forgets where the track is, but gets away with it, I guess. I'm not sure if he lost time, though. This was a fun track to race at until you span on like lap 1. But for the first half of the lap, it was really fun. I've got 23 pings on Discord, bro. I've not been on Discord for a minute, you know. I've got a 5 in Coleslaw Cup. Why? I didn't even do anything wrong this time. It's gone awfully quiet. Too quiet.
I'm destroying pizza.
Fair.
Oh, Say gets massively distracted there by the Alpine. That is unfortunate for him. He didn't have to fumble his lap like that, but he did.
Sure, crosses the line, goes P7.
Here comes Say with he's starting again, so never mind. Daze then, coming through the final corner. He might even get a cheeky little toe here. He does a 116.3, takes the fast lap by 3/10. That man can cook when he wants to, you know. And look at Nicky in dizzy heights up in P4. Beautiful.
Yep, Ray Bozo crossing the line, but he's not on a hot lap, he's just starting one now.
Here comes Scornsy to the line. He'll give a good lap, 164, takes P2. Slots in nicely behind Daze.
It's going to be a close one, I think. Palmer's still in the pits, though, but for how long? It doesn't look like for very long.
Kelly Rob is invalidated, so he's starting his new lap right now. Let's go to Say, because he is on his new lap. He's 12.8 seconds up, so that's looking good. He needs 13.9, so he needs to find a little bit more here, but... Will the little Mexican cook again? Here he comes, a 1:16.6 is what he gets, a P4. 1,000 behind Edwin.
Someone else just shot
Only
up the
8,000
leaderboard there
ahead
as
of
well.
race day. Really close there for between third and fifth.
Yeah, Calib's in sector 2 as well. He's also on a hot lap. Underperforming recently, you know. He needs to step his. I think he's
In the quali, that is, because in the race he always.
in the races he's been coming. He's been coming back, but it's a purple
He
middle
just gives
sector
himself
apparently.
a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, is it?
Let me just hit the X button to doubt real quick.
Yeah, I gotta press it, man.
Pressing it so hard I broke the controller. It's crazy.
But now, as Kelly comes to the line, and he goes to P13, very disappointing from him.
I'm disappointed again.
8 up is gonna start his lap, so let's go. The best moment of the day.
This man has
a lap on board with 8 up. Yeah. How can you not, man? Let's be real.
I was a little bit slow on the apex.
I mean, he's not in no rush.
He's in no rush.
More than 2.5 tenths up, so a good.
Yeah, that gains you a lot of positions as well, so far at least.
Yeah. It's really close in the midfield. Those freaks up top there, they are in their own little world. But ooh! Let's catch it nicely, but that, he did lose a lot of, I would say a lot of time, but he probably did. Does take that one very nicely. He's half a second up. Oh, a good last sector, and he will challenge Nicky for that P6. The prestigious best of the rest title in quali. $117.4. Short of Nicky, but P7 for 8 up.
Here we got Palmer coming through the final corner now as well, one of the really quick guys, usually. So where will his lap time put him across the line? He goes P1.
Oh,
1:16.1.
VTech asking if we cooking. Well, we try, buddy. But it seems you have not been cooking because you have been absent, so you're being cringe.
It's true. It's true. Westy invalidates his lap. I'm hoping we're not finding another high tower character. You had plans?
I mean, that would be
the plans
extremely
to
unfortunate.
Watch the stream. It's crazy.
Bro's plans were to sit on the couch and watch the race.
Bro said I can't race because I've already got plans. Plans to sit there and watch the race.
Nicky crashes out.
Shock.
In such a wide track, he manages to find the wall. That is extremely... That's impressive, man.
Can't get there quick enough. Yeah, I mean...
I did see him for a little bit. He was on the right-hand side there.
Here comes GSR Edwin across the line. What can he do? P4 pushes Scornsy down so that he's right next to his teammate Say.
Say it ain't so.
I will not go. Meanwhile, Johnny Golf. Fireball across the line, improves by a second, puts himself up to P7. Scornsy up 6/100ths of a second, well, almost 7/100ths of a second in the first sector. Anzi's quiet, which means he is devouring pizza, I would imagine. One would assume that to be the case.
Hell yeah, another piece in my belly.
This guy is the pizza gremlin.
As we see Kelly Robb on our lap as well, but I also see one of the Alpha Taus in our lap in the last sector. So.
Yeah, it's Scornsy who we're riding on board with. Coming through the penultimate corner now. Penultimate is a great word. I like the word. Not as good of a word as oxymoron is, but it's a decent word. Across the line comes Scornsy. Up 2P3. Well, I've got the hiccups.
Kelly Robb up 4/10 in the second sector split.
Yep, Dace up by 1/10 so far in Sector 1.
Kelly Robb actually going inside the pit, so Kelly Robb is not happy. He is... And it seems to be Kelly Robb has lost his touch.
What an interesting situation. Dace up 0.2 of a second now. He's going to be challenging for that provisional P1 spot. Dace tight to the right hand side. Across the line he goes. Up to P1. With a 1:16.099, as close to a 1:16.1 as you could get without going into the 1:16.1s.
Nice observation, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's that insight. Michael Owen level commentary.
Mr. Open Doors.
A second though, that's something you'll be happy to hear.
Hmm?
Yeah, you were too busy talking and you missed out the information.
I mean, can you blame me?
I do blame you. I'm certainly not going to blame myself. They call me Nicky because I never take responsibility for my actions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yep, A-Dub has lost his 5/10 improvement and he's down to only 3/10 now. But that should still be enough to jump Johnny Golf, who's sat in the pit lane currently. As long as A-Dub doesn't throw it all away here. Across the line we go with A-Dub. And up to P9 he goes with 1:17.3.
Not great.
Caesar is very close to his personal best at the minute, only 2/100ths of a second off it. As he approaches the third sector, the Williams there maybe getting out of the way in time, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure either way.
No, not... Oh, it looks like A-Dub has spun it. On an in-lap.
And Caesar went into the pits.
Which is impressive.
Yeah, can't wait to get back on my computer again so I can use that spin sound effect. It's going to be great.
Thanks for the announcement.
No, you need to drop your attitude, buddy.
I'm an individual with attitude, man. What can I say?
You are an individual with attitude. IWA over here. And Ray stays right on his personal best as well, only 1/100th of a second over it. He has a lot of corners left though to try and make up that time, and no, never mind. That's not how you. That's
Edwin
not how you do it.
right
No.
behind, who was even on his own lap. So, but he also needs quite a big improvement if he wants to challenge here for pole position. But maybe he made a mistake in the last sector, so... As he is one... Ooh, he's almost 1.5 tenths up now, so...
Yeah, that
He
corner
does hit
looked
some
really
traffic,
nice.
hopefully... These guys have eyes. It appears they do not. Oh.
I mean, I'm not
Sort
sure
of, I
if
guess.
that is really
Yeah, that is extremely distracting for sure. It was distracting, but...
Across the line he goes, up to P4. Fireball approaching the third sector as well. Say starting a lap, I
Say
assume.
starts his lap, yep. But let's see what a championship contender can do. Remember, only 1 point between Days and Say. Very, very close. With 3 rounds to go. He's already 1.5 tenths up, so...
And here comes Fireballer across the line. Does improve ever so slightly, but not in position. We had a car wildly off the track there. It was Adub, I think.
Ooh. Are we gonna get into the 115s?
Incredible lap.
Say is 2.5 tenths up. He needs more than that. He needs a lot more than that, actually.
I don't think it's going to be enough for pole for Say.
No, but can he get close to Dace? That
how
is the
close
question.
can he get? And Dace is still to set his time as well, I believe.
Here comes
across
Say.
the line, he goes up
fourth.
to P4. Then Scornsy follows him across the line. Does not improve.
Race day has invalidated. Edwin is not on a lap, so look
and Dace is 2 tenths off his best.
Ooh,
and he's into
going
the pits.
Into the pits. So Palmer. Another pole position for Palmer. Is that everyone? Johnny Golf coming to the line now.
Johnny Golf is up on his time with over 1/10. He could jump above Cali Rob and maybe even Adub here. Crosses the line all the way up to P9. Good lap from him.
Front line then. The last one has unfortunately invalidated. So that will be it for quali. Cole Palmer P1. Day second. Race day third. And Say fourth.
P1 Palmer. P1.
We got the top 6 within 2.5 tenths, and then we have a massive gap to P7. To be fair, P7 to P15 is pretty close. Only half a second, so that is encouraging for the race, but the top 5 is going to have their own race. Really a league to be happy in when you finish 7th. You know?
Mm. Palmer's going to be happy with that. I think Dace will be quite happy too, to be honest. That he's up there, he didn't fumble.
Yep, and he's ahead of Sace, which is the most important thing.
He's on the inside for turn 1.
Oh, that would not be great for him.
Yeah, which is great
to see. He cannot do his special move.
Yeah, this is the thing. Him being on the inside means it's going to be more difficult for him to get to the outside to then cut across everyone and cause a huge disaster while getting away scot-free for his crimes. So hopefully that will stand. So yeah, we've got Palmer on pole, Dace P2, race day P3, Say P4, P5 is Edwin, P6 is Scornsy, then we've got Fireballer, Sherry Coleslaw, Johnny Golf, and Fried Cheeto rounds out the top 10. We've then got Nicky, who hasn't changed his name this week. Boo, boring, loser, you better spin and crash and die. And then Adel P12, then Cali Rob, then Caesar, then Slayer, then Sui, then Adel Tony, and then Frontline. Then Westy, is that you, yeah? And then Ray Lobo rounds off the grid in P20. Ray Bozo at the back of the grid.
Well, now we can sit here for 2 minutes. I'll just devour my last piece of pizza, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I should have brought a drink with me. No, I mean, I could speed one. Getting a drink now.
Do it. You have a formation lap.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. We've got a formation lap, so you guys have fun, and I'll leave you in the very capable hands of absolutely nobody. We'll see if I wonder what's quicker, me getting a drink or Lancy eating the pizza. Guess we'll find out. Okay, ik ben terug. Here we are. And we still haven't started the formation lap. Are you having a giraffe right now? Goodness gracious me, I guess I'll put my cool hat on. Cool hat equipped. Wonderful. Okay. Here we are. Suppose I was quicker than Lanzi after all.
Huh? What did you say, pal?
Langzam Alanzi over here. You ready for the... Listen.
No.
Yes.
No.
Shoo.
God damn it, I wasn't ready for it. This has ruined my day.
Ruined your day. 4 hours into your day, it's already ruined.
My day just started, pal.
It's my last day in work today before 4 days off. That's crazy. No, 3 days off. Long weekend, baby.
Broken count. Insane.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this baby can count.
Waffling?
I'm the waffler. What did you expect? Possible race strategies. Soft, medium, soft, hard. How interesting. Let's have a look at the tyres, actually.
Yeah.
The front two starting on the mediums, but Ray stay behind on the softs is just going to be the absolute merchant of chaos. And we've got Say on the hards. Edwin Scornsy
Also a bit of
Fireball
a
on the
merchant of
mediums.
chaos.
I mean, he's always causing chaos, though. But yeah, it might work out for him. The early safety cars, there probably will be some, to be fair. Well, there'll be quite a few safety cars throughout the whole process that'll probably keep them quite close together.
I mean, the walls are very far away, but he has proven already.
On the mediums,
you can get him.
Sharia and Fried Cheetah on the softs as well. Sharia might be able to make a bit of a charge up towards the podium places, in the early stages of this race.
Yeah.
Kalirov is disqualified from the formation lap. He'll be starting in a poor location. And Adaltonian as well. And front line as well. He's not starting on the front of his line.
Alright, here we go.
He went past the front of the line. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Great reactions there by Dace. Not so much by Race Day, but he's got the soft tyres to help him out. Got Palmer's getting swallowed up a little bit here. Not a great start by him. Dace is already down his inside and into P1. Still side by side behind though between Race Day and Say, but Race Day is going to retain that P3 at least for now. But Say may have something to say about that. We've got two cars side by side, little further back as well. Fireballer, Johnny Golf, and A double swapping positions. An evasive action there by Johnny Golf, has to go off the track slightly there and loses some positions in the process. Sheree Coleslaw up to P7, but he wants to make that. He wants to keep that P7. Sorry, as Fireballer fights back from P8. Jumping back up to the front, we've got Dace still leading from Scott Palmer. We've got a spinner in the background. That's Frontliner and Adaltonian caught up there, both together with Fried Cheeto spinning ahead of them as well. But that's no cause for too much concern. Calirob gets his way past Caesar, and there's a lot of shuffling around further back as Fried Cheeto finally begins to drop to the back of the pack after that spin.
Calirob looks like to have some damage, maybe. He's letting everyone through. Yeah, he has some front wing. No, he doesn't, actually.
And we've got Edwin now all over the back of Say. Say struggling to get heat into those tyres, it would seem. And Scornsy not too far behind them. And then Edwin goes for the move. He uses his ERS. Say uses a little bit to defend as well. He's got his teammate right behind him also. Dace drops down, though, to P2. Got Palmer, retakes the position into turn 1 and now leads this Grand Prix.
Say lets Scornsy through there.
Good nice play there from the teammates. Sheree Coleslaw will be looking interested in getting past Say now as well, I would imagine, with that tyre offset that he has.
It is the tyre offset, but see. We have seen in quality that the pace of the top 6 is a lot higher. Fireballer
and Adub, but they are close together, but Adub is going to have to settle for being behind, at least for the moment. Dace keeping Palmer honest. Palmer not able to drive away into the sunset.
Race Day probably will be a little bit disappointed that he's still in P3 on the softs.
Yep, now especially disappointed at what he just did there.
And that, yeah.
Yeah, and he does lose
the battle with Edwin.
Loses 2 positions almost, maybe even. Because Scornsy is trying it on around the outside. He's trying it on like he's in a fitting room here, is Scornsy. Trying to get all the way around the outside. And now the tyre offset doesn't matter. What matters is the straight line speed of your vehicle.
Ooh, and Scornsy got some insane straight line speed
so far. Dace unable to close him down enough to make the move. Calirob and Nicky. Calirob getting past Nicky. Nicky falling down. Race Day, massive snapper oversteer. He's off into the gravel. He loses only the 1 position, at least for now.
He's already cooked, maybe.
Coleslaw all over the back of him. He locks up again. Absolute disaster class here from Race Day. Top 10 things you love to see.
Also, a shame for Say, because he's not going to lose the DRS.
And Westy here under a lot of pressure from Ray Bozo, who tries to get his way past down the inside. Ray Bozo backs out of that one, though. He doesn't want to risk getting spun. And we're all still waiting for Nicky to spin like a Beyblade.
Yeah, I am impressed with Nicky. He has made it 3 whole laps. Well, 2 3/4, I should say. Cause, ooh, there he almost goes.
It's a close fight brewing here, but Fireballer just struggling too much on the ERS, and there's nothing he can do. For the time being, the DRS is now enabled, and Dace is up pretty close behind Got Palmer. But not close enough, I don't think, to make a move down this straight. Or maybe he is, actually, if he uses his ERS here, but he doesn't choose to. I think if he used his ERS there, he could have had a go. We've got a fight at the back as Fried Cheeto and Adaltonian going off the track. But managing to avoid any calamitous outcomes there. And Slayerized is around, and he loses his front wing in the process, and we have a completely unnecessary safety car. Top 10 things you don't love to see. Some debris that's right next to the wall, way off the track, incredibly easy to just reach over and recover. And a car that is still driving, is still in a drivable condition. I'll go
Go
do
get
it.
that debris.
I'll happily go do
Go
it.
get it. Go do it.
They don't even need to go get it. They can leave it there.
So is our race day in Sharia now gonna dodge the softs? I would assume so.
Perhaps.
Because, I mean, hards to the end is gonna be tough, but
I don't think hard to the end is.
by the time the
Cool.
restart is there, I would assume the pit window is already pretty close. I don't know how long softs go. Dace goes in.
Yeah, Scornsy's in as well.
Interesting.
Now that is interesting. Maybe you go for the hards
Race
here.
day. And Sharia as well.
You're assuming there's going to be a safety car at some point later on, and you throw the mediums on, or you go for another set of mediums.
Oh,
to
I
give
am
yourself a longer
excited
window with the
because
hards or the softs.
you know what this means? This means days in traffic. And that is always a joy to see.
Pure entertainment. Slayer picks up a 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, that is
He
poor.
retires from the session. Even
Oh,
poorer.
he's a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, there's a safety car, bloody hell, mate, grow up. Anyway. I've knocked the button and everything's disappeared. How do I get that back? Oh, it's by the triangle. Yeah, there we are.
Triangle, because you're hiding the UI, bro.
Yeah.
Now we're just waiting.
This is the majority of our job. Is to just sit here, watch the red car drive around, or the green car, depending on the track.
Yeah. Which one is it today? Is the red one?
It's the red one today, yeah.
So we got a Mercedes today.
I prefer the green one.
Yeah, the Aston Martin.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful machine.
But I can see why people prefer
I do like this one as well.
The red one, but it's like somebody got like a character creation screen and then they grabbed the front of the car and just pulled it out. Why is Dace now gaining positions? What's going on?
Oh.
Just seen him gain 2 positions on the leaderboard there.
Makes you wonder what happened there.
Does, doesn't it? It's rather peculiar.
Fried Cheeto's gonna go in now. That's probably the positions they gained, I would think. I mean, it's whatever, I guess. But one driver down, he calls a safety car, then speeds into the pit lane and leaves, so... Extremely
Absolute
cringe behavior.
Lobby terrorism.
Yeah. Luckily, he doesn't do it often, so... It happens.
Yeah,
Bad day
that's
at the
a free
office for
pass.
Slayerized.
Radoltonian beats Fried Cheeto to turn 1. Well, to the pit exit line. Front line will be caught up as well this lap, and maybe it'll even go this lap. Wouldn't that be a joy? Wouldn't that be splendid? Truly, truly splendid that would be. But we'll see. I mean, it depends if front line is actually going to be in a rush to get this restarted or not.
It would be fun. I think we will, actually, because we do not have Hightower
we
here,
should be
so
fine. We don't have
we might just
Hightower,
restart.
so- Yeah.
Which is awesome. For everyone who would like just
Yes!
not drag on. Let's go!
Let's go! Woohoo! Oh,
Yabba dabba doo!
we're getting through our bingo cards of top 10 things we love to see. We should start doing bingo, you know?
No,
That would be great.
I'm not
For every
85
race.
yet, so...
I mean, you see him as hateful and grumpy as an 85-year-old.
True.
Bitter at the world. That's you, man. You're the bitter man.
Edwin is awake, but will he be awake when Palmer goes? No, he's sleepy.
He wasn't too sleepy.
He was a
He
bit
wasn't
sleepy.
too
if you
sleepy
saw
at
where he
all,
was.
actually. He's got the
Oh,
slipstream,
he is
he's
now
got
in the
the
slipstream,
ERS,
yeah.
and then he decides he doesn't want the slipstream, and he doesn't want the ERS either.
Days already past Sui.
So,
And Scorn's also in the inside of Sui. Sui goes
cars
fly,
going
Sui
off
lets
all
everyone
over the
through.
place.
I don't know. Sui doesn't want anything to do with anyone. As is his right. I respect
But
it.
we've got Race Day here racing away against Scornsy, and he may even look to make a move on Dace here. Wouldn't that be grand? Around the outside, he
He's
looks
going
up
to the outside,
going, and he
wow.
might even pull that off.
This leaves him minimal space.
As this
But
is right.
that's, yep. Cable goes a little bit wide.
It's especially important at places like Portugal and Mexico to not push people off the track. Adeltonian has lost it.
Unfortunate.
And here goes Dace
Dace on
down
the
the
inside of Kenny.
inside. Great camera
Scornsy
angle,
on the
thank you,
inside of
Cody.
Race Day.
Absolute great battles going on here, and that's given Dace a little bit of separation from the on-charging Race Day.
I mean, yeah, but Race Day's already on the inside. Scornsy's going to follow him through.
Bump drafting
beautifully.
almost here.
Yeah. Scornsy with insane.
Scornsy has
wings,
unbelievable straight
like.
line speed, and Dace now puts another car between them. It's Caesar this time. But Scornsy is going to seize an opportunity to go down the inside, and what the hell did I just witness?
Race Day does a classic Race Day.
What the?
And ruins the race of
did
many.
Did he just try and dive bomb two people?
Yes, he did. He is such a corny motherfucker, bro.
Heck, dude. And that's made everybody lose time to Dace, and that's going to let Dace get away. What? Don't like to hate people. Okay, maybe I do. But give me an excuse. Caesar and Shrek Coleslaw side by side.
I think Nicky's bet was
lap
1 over under. But
yeah.
I said lap 1 sector 2, but he survived.
I didn't say any. Because I'm not a betting man, you know.
Right. Want to bet that you were lying right there?
Dace's rear wing giving me detailed instructions on what to do to him. And the DRS is now enabled. Which will delight Edwin, because he was struggling to keep up with Got Palmer. The DRS should certainly aid in
so Dace and Say are now on the same strategy, actually. Which is fun for us, because that is the championship fight. Scornsy in P12. Yeah, I mean, he's stuck there now because Race they put him there. That's very unfortunate.
And here goes Race Day. Goodbye, Johnny Golf. Seems that Race Day's managed to somehow escape without any sort of damage.
Yep, because he was on the inside, so he just bumped them into each other and then.
Well, here goes Dace. We can see Dace up the hill, going for the move. And they're going to be side by side. Dace on Fireballer. Fireballer doesn't want to give that up.
Oh.
Is Fireballer going to keep himself down the inside? No. Boring.
But he did slow him up.
Yeah, Race Day can't follow him through because he loses the grip. It's a feature of this year's cars for sure. That sort of losing grip in that moment.
But will
Race Day might have a great slingshot here.
Oh, whoa.
No, he loses the car himself there.
Fireballer fumbles in a flat corner. That is impressive.
But he has some slipstream from Dace, which isn't going to help Race Day. But now it'll help Race Day because Dace has moved to the inside defensively. Race Day could switch back here. Will Race Day send it down the inside? We know that he does like to send it down the inside of this corner, apparently. But no, he decides not to. Elect to be wise for once, I suppose.
He just doesn't like Scornsy.
It would have been nice to see that, but he's got the DRS here. He's got the slipstream. He's got the ERS. He wants this move. Down the inside he goes on Dace. Dace unable to defend, it would seem.
I mean, Dace is wide to not even try it.
A compound harder attire as well, and Dace finds out what it feels like to not be left any space on the outside there.
I bet he said something about it in the first joke.
Probably. Why would anyone do that to me? I've never done that to anyone.
Leave some space, Race Day!
It's fucking Race Day, man! And Ray Bozo's in the wall. Oh, come on, why? Why? This is not set. There's no way this is set to what it's supposed to be set to, dude. This has got to be set way higher. The safety car frequency. This is a...
It is on... It is on... reduced.
This game is so. I'm.
So Days is
Okay,
gonna come in.
I am gonna
Ooh,
swear.
decides very late.
I'm gonna swear. Fuck it. This
Everyone
game
is
is fucking
going.
shit. I apologise, but it is. A-dub P1.
And Sharia. Wow! End the race now. Red flag. Say goes to mediums. Because you have to, of course. Ooh, Days goes back to mediums he was already on. He has no new mediums. Or the game screwed him, but which could also be the case, of course. Interesting. So the top 3 on all tires, and then it's mayhem up behind.
Yeah. Bring the tire graphic up for everyone.
22 laps on
Look for themselves.
mediums. Is that doable? I don't know.
Fortunately, I don't think this will be a long safety car either. Obviously, I think it'll have to do this lap anyway, but next lap it should be in, hopefully, because no one's too far behind, really, only a sector or so.
So Days is the only one who pitted who is not on fresh tires. I don't know if he doesn't have any or if the game just said, screw you, pal. Both are valid options.
Either way, I don't mind why it happened. I just mind that it did.
Are we going? We should go.
I believe so, yeah.
So that top 3 normally will be getting swallowed up by the pack. Yeah, I mean, just gonna be fun watching it happen, I guess. Who are we gonna go on board with for the restart?
Probably try and use the
gonna go
off-board
with-
for the most part, though. I'm going to go with Shreya for the restart. Shreya giving it up so much space, at least for the time being. Begins to close up a little bit now, though. Oh, and Shreya goes just a split second before A-dub and has to back off and loses the time. Oh, he's so nearly nailed that. Oh, I feel for him. That's pain.
As there goes Days. Already
Days.
past race day.
And race day. Will he stay ahead of him, though? Because race day's got a beautiful switchback.
Oh,
Days runs ever so slightly wide. Down the inside
Beautiful
goes for
switchback.
race day.
Days
Dace
gonna
doesn't want
fight
to
it.
let this one go, though, and he's got the inside for the next corner, but it's really difficult to carry that much speed through there, and yeah, he does lose the position. We go ahead to race day, we can look ahead and
Good
see
racing there.
Say and Edwin side by side as well. Say goes down the inside, they do make a little bit of contact, lockups all around. Edwin losing that position, though, and Say managing to scurry onwards towards the rear of Got Palmer, who has a tyre disadvantage. In comparison to Say, and Edwin runs wide, and race day
Palmer.
takes that opportunity to get himself up the inside.
Wow,
Got Palmer
Palmer
making a
getting
mistake.
No, Palmer getting stuck behind front
Dropping
line and Say getting a
position.
beautiful cutback. Now Say just needs to get past front line here, but
Race Day still side by side and finally
beautiful.
retains that position, and then down the inside goes Say. This is absolutely fantastic battling here by the two of these guys. Say takes P3 and Got Palmer invites himself back into the party, trying to go around the outside of front line. And demotes front line to the back line. Race Day almost gets cut off by him there as well. But he has the slipstream now, and he gets the slipstream from Got Palmer as well. Very fortunate. And this is like watching an IndyCar oval race with the way that they're all
There goes Edwin.
up in line, and Edwin gives him a massive push.
A little bit of contact there. But yeah, front line the first one to absolutely tumble down.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to fight there against Dace, and Scornsy's going to follow Dace through, and maybe Scornsy could mount a challenge, but Say is mounting a challenge here on Sharir Coleslaw, takes up P2, and then we've got Palmer just behind him and Race Day just behind him, and this is an absolute crazy situation. I don't know how else to describe it. Absolute chaos. Pandemonium. Probably the best descriptor.
Yeah, now Sharia is the next one in the...
And Dace with that penalty.
As Race Day challenges Palmer on the outside. But no luck there.
Yeah, got to wake up early in the morning to try and pull that on Got Palmer, and it hasn't worked this time. Edwin's just behind as well. That's something else to watch out for. So is the battle for
Palmer
P1 as well.
Desperately wants to get past Sharia, but Sharia's defending. But
this,
I think now,
of course, helps Say
on
as
the
well.
straight, it's gonna be.
Say
it would be wise to not.
Oh,
he already
claim P1 here as well on the straight. Yeah, not much Sharir can do. I thought maybe Race Day could follow Got Palmer through.
But he has good straight line speed, actually.
Got Palmer makes a lot of contact, and Race Day is so stupid. Oh my god.
Race Day is insane. And now Palmer gets spun out by Edwin. Oh, what a goofy goobers, bro.
What on earth?
Race Day sees a gap and then just does not think about it for a second.
Does not consider
what the possible ramifications of his
actions are. Just acts
like he's 12. He does not care about anyone else's well-being, man.
No.
Insane. But P4, right?
It worked out that time, but that's the thing with them. Those moves is they do work out sometimes because they are just completely random. You don't know whether or not you're going to kill someone. You just they just send it anyway and hope that they don't. And they don't hope that they don't because they don't want to kill anyone. They hope that they don't because they know they might get punished for it in the future. Oh, and there goes Sharia.
That was a bit silly there from Sharia.
Yeah, that was a little bit overambitious on his part. A silly sausage move that makes him spin. Dace is close
now
to
he is in the middle of the pack without fresh tires, so he really shot himself in the foot there.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems he has insane straight line speed though, because he's just breezing past these guys. Goodbye.
Say is gallivanting off into the distance as A-Dub is now the cork in the bottle. And Race Day is trying to go around the outside. We've got Carnage behind.
Front line off. And the wall Westy is gonna be a safety car.
Yep, and it comes out just after Race Day manages to make that move on A-Dub.
So they are not gonna pit, I assume. A-Dub would be wise to go in now. Fresh mediums. Yeah, I mean another safety car. Yoo-hoo! Not ideal.
And I said about the safety cars, and you said the walls are so far away. No, we've had 3. We've had 3. 16 laps in, and we've had 3.
They are so far away. I am astonished, man.
Not just 1.
It takes skill to get there, you know.
2. 3. And the cricket starts in India in 35 minutes. Very nice. Very nice indeed. If only I didn't have work. I hate work, man. Work sucks, bro. I've got to be up for 5 PM, bro. That's crazy. Which means I can't stay up till 2 PM.
5 seconds for a severe contact. Okay. Say actually goes in again. And Days doesn't on 10 level mediums.
Can anybody do my 6 p.m. shift so I can stay up till 3 p.m. watching cricket?
Yes.
Top 10 questions. Well, I don't know, right? Well, what, do you want to do this?
You know what it's called?
Do you want to do the shift?
It's called calling in sick.
Yeah, no, I've done that too much, dude.
What's up, boss? It ain't happening.
I mean, this is the thing, bro. It's like, what, is it really worth it, bro? Would I pay £10 for an extra hour in bed? Yes, I would. Yes, I absolutely would.
Yeah.
See, everybody that owes me a favor is already working, so I can't swap with them. It's the worst.
You can always do it like you owe someone else a favor.
Now we're talking.
Field spread insane. We're not going in yet, unfortunately. So Say decided to pit for fresh medium, so he has the freshest tires out of everyone in P10. And I mean, there are a couple cars in front of him he should be dispatching quite easily. And then with the 7 level tire advantage, he should be able to catch the rest. So I think Say is in a good position if he doesn't get himself damaged. Which of course can happen.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Did you just say absolutely?
I did indeed.
I'm not gonna let that slide, man. You can't just say something so weird
Bro.
and then act like it didn't happen, bro. Bro said absolutely, man. Can you believe that?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana, bro?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Hold on, let's
Explain
analyze.
yourself.
Let's analyze the bars, bro. Oh, this guy.
Damn, the Hornets lost to the Pistons, bro.
I can't think of any more fruit jokes. That's crazy. No, I mean, the Hornets are like lower mid, but yeah, I mean, like, no one should be losing to the Pistons. But like, the Bucks almost lost to the Pistons twice. Then their head coach got fired. They didn't even lose to them; they just almost did.
I mean, that's fair.
Valid, completely valid.
The Suns were by 18 over the Mavericks. Shame it's not a playoff game.
They had a krill issue, dude. It was as shrimple as that.
Thunder cooking the Spurs. I bet that if Thunder win this match, Say will say Chet deserves Rookie of the Year. Just a little bet with me and myself.
Huh? Sorry, I missed what you said. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, just rewind the stream. I'm not gonna say it again.
I'm sending messages, bro. Want to do shift? Let me know when you wake up. Cheers. Thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up emoji.
You gotta hit the thumbs up emoji, man. You've got no choice.
It's Jover.
Vroom. Car noises.
Here we go.
Narration, bruh. Closed captions be like car noises. It's Dace.
So race day will lead us away.
Yeah, this battle at the front is going to be really interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if Dace can stick with them. You probably can with the DRS. If he can just keep close for a couple of laps, even with a tie disadvantage. And there goes Race Dace. Guernsey reacts to that one pretty quickly, though. And I don't know, Dace has, Race Dace got enough of a jump, I think, to be safe. And yeah, Dace is nowhere near them either.
Well, let's check on.
Still staying pretty single file for the most part. We've got some fighting behind. It's always these guys at the back
check
that
on Say.
end up in the absolute chaos.
Up to P8. And now with the switchback up to P7. Beautiful. 2 down already. Sector 1 hasn't ended yet. Good stuff from Say.
Hey, you can get Johnny Golf here, actually.
Insane traction. Gonna be a bit dodgy here,
he's a professional at traction, bro. He is the protractor.
Beautiful
Right,
from
Cheetah picks up a 3-second time penalty as well.
Look at that, man.
Although it's P6
without making
already.
Any contact as well.
Absolutely. Well, just a little bit, but not enough.
Now up to Kelly Rob. He's gonna go for the up and under again, I think. He's not gonna dive.
It's not super often you get to feel that feeling of the stars align and you have the fresh tire and the guys ahead or the worn tires.
Wow.
Man, the few times that has happened where it's been like a safety car restart and I've had the fresh tires,
so fun.
That feeling is just amazing. It's great.
It's so fun, but there's not a lot of people who can.
And we've got a battle for P1.
I mean, he's.
And the battle dies off.
Already up to P5. Edwin and Dace both have penalties now. But here's gonna be Edwin who's gonna be dinner for Say.
Oh, got Palmer! Somehow catches that, but Ray Lobo doesn't catch his own oversteer. Don't do it to us. Don't you dare do it to us, game. Do not do it. Good game. Scornsy and Race Day side by side. Race Day goes off the track there, but still retains P1.
Say on the back of Dace. Look at the difference in grip.
Here goes A-Dub. Can't make it stick though. He loses a little bit of traction up on the curb, and Sharir Coleslaw might even look to make the move here around the outside of A-Dub. We've got Dace and Say though. We're going to have to cut over to them. That's too interesting. Say
Beautiful.
gets Dace.
It's not special, but you do have to get the racecraft to go for the switchback every time.
Race Day gets overtaken by Scornsy through the final corner as well. Will he look to retake
Dace is
that position
try and
into turn
rechallenge?
one?
No.
I don't think he's going to be able to. Dace isn't going to be able to rechallenge just yet either. And look at this! Look at the grip that Say has through the corner, pulling the gap almost immediately. But Say's not stopping there. He's got 2 cars ahead of him that he would ideally want to be ahead of himself.
I mean, Say has. How many laps has it been? 2?
And here goes Sui. 3 wide, down the inside. Gets Sharir Coleslaw, gets A-Dub. Fantastic racecraft here by Sui. He needs to use his ERS to make it stick, and he does. Absolutely fantastic overtake there by the Aston Martin driver, who we don't see much of. Calibob there picking up a 3-second time penalty with a little bit of oversteer on the exit of the right-hander. And Say nearly goes into the back of Race Day there. As is the
grip he has in the middle sector is insane.
Yeah.
You don't really notice how much more grip you have unless you
sets himself up
see it
really well here as well. Took straight
not
into that
using the
slipstream
battery.
and do not ever let it go. Get in the slipstream, my man. Get in it. No,
he does
poke
not
out
want
of
it yet. He's okay with staying here.
And he lifts off there. Lets Scornsy drop back. And doesn't take the position himself, and then looks to do it there. I mean, what on earth?
Scornsy does let him through. So
They should have just done that on the straight, and it would have been a lot easier. But anyway,
they're new teammates.
no
They're not
harm,
teammates
no
every
foul.
week, so.
Say looks to make the move. Can't make the move just yet. We've got
Oh,
yellow flags
yellow.
again. That's a Red Bull of A-Dub. He's recovered though.
Luckily.
And we'll go back to the saga of Say. One for the ages. Short shifting now on the exit to keep the grip, and he does so sublimely.
He's gonna breeze past. The question is, is Scornsy
stroll
gonna be
past.
close enough to go with him?
I
Can
don't
they make it a
think he will.
1-2?
I think Race Day has got a little bit more pace than Scornsy, especially with the tyre offs. Actually, not with the tyre offset, but just with the actual pace that he has got. I think Race Day is a little bit quicker. But we'll see, you never know. Anyway, this should be really easy for Say. I don't even think he needs to use his DRS. That would just be a waste. He's got the DRS.
Just a
And
little
he can
bit, but
just say see you later. Yeah, I mean, nothing
And
that
now
Race
it's
Day can
over.
do there. Johnny Golf, though, he's going for a move on Sui, the man we were just talking about earlier. Oh no, my goodness me, it's 4 wide almost there as Nicky decides to go for the move and doesn't spin.
oh, contact behind there.
Yeah, Sui having to
Sui
jump
and
over the
Sui.
curbing. And Sui, after making an amazing move before, was dropped all the way back down to P13 as Caesar gets past him as well. And here goes Nicky on Johnny Golf down the inside with the DRS. The Ferrari man takes P9.
Good racing there from
Sui
the guys
managing to
in the
get
midfield.
past Caesar, at least for the time being, though. Caesar, not too happy with that. He wants to keep the position himself. Goodness gracious me, they're still side by side. But the traction is there for Sui, and not so much for Caesar. He does use a little bit of overtake to try and make up for that, and he even has a switchback set up, and then another one.
Yeah.
It's switchback central. This is crazy. Around the outside
Force him
he goes.
offline. Good racecraft, and now side by side again. Good racing here between the two.
And that has set Frontline up as well for a cheeky double slipstream.
Yeah, and
Caesar
Sui's
has
gonna
to
be the
back
one
out,
without
that allows Frontline to be
DRS here.
beside him, and yeah, I mean, this is now 3 wide, and looks like Caesar has the greatest straight line speed though. Callaway quite up close behind, got Palmer, but not close enough. It'll be
14
Caesar leading
levels
Frontline, leading
hard,
Sui in that battle for P12.
Palmer also back in top.
And Say
sixth
already
place after
out
being
of the DRS range.
punted around. Yeah, Say is checked out. He's gone. He's lacked it.
Liked it. I've liked it. Goodness me, I'm starting to yawn. That's not good. England win the toss and decide to bat. Get in. Scornsy keeping it close to race day. He's going to have the DRS here as well. He's going to be gaining here on the Alpine. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he can make this a P2 because race day is struggling with the ERS. And I mean, Scornsy doesn't have a wealth of energy, but he's got more than the man ahead. I say man, the boy ahead, most likely. Perhaps it's race day 2016. Maybe he was born in 2016.
Maybe.
But the fact that in my brain, like, that would make him like a baby, and it actually doesn't. That's kind of...
No.
It'd be pretty young, but I mean, that's still... You never know.
Yeah, my next youth intake might be 2016.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah. It's a shame Dace and Edwin both got pens. Because they're really not in this fight now.
Yeah.
But race day with 16% ERS, Scornsy chilling on 446.
And A-Dub picks up a time penalty to rub salt into his wounds of what looked like a pretty promising race at one point, and has just evolved from that stage onwards. Dace might even be closing right up to the back of race day here, but obviously he's on the older tyres, and race day will now pick up the DRS, and it does suddenly become a fight for position, though. Looks like Got Palmer will likely steal away any podium. There's 6 laps left. Got Palmer would be on 16 lap old softs. Maybe they're going to struggle. You'd imagine they will. We're going to fight here. Again, the same fight that was going on earlier with Frontline and Caesar. Caesar moves very late there. Was that a reactive movement or a defensive movement? Well, a fair defensive movement. Hard to say.
Oh, Palmer! An awesome save. He was completely sideways there. The softs are not grippy anymore. Palmer going past Edwin. Takes the P5.
Johnny Golf picking up the fastest lap of the race. It doesn't get too many of them, Johnny Golf, but
Race day struggling here.
This one. And Sui all over the back of front line. He's dropped off there though. And another one for Johnny Golf for 118.9.
Yeah. Into the 118s.
And it is going to be close all the way to the finish here, I think, especially in this battle for P3. I mean, Got Palmer should get it on penalties quite comfortably, but it's going to be interesting to see who takes it on the track with Dace and Got Palmer. Dace starting to struggle now, it looked like, a little bit with the tyres as well. I'm going to get rid of the tyre graphic now.
23 laps on those mediums now.
Look at the position change as well for Cheeto, the biggest loser there, dropping down 7 positions. Yeah, it's one thing you got to remember is Dace's tyres are significantly more worn than race days.
Yep.
And also that of Sconesies as well.
Yeah, I mean, Palmer on those softs, I don't know in comparison how worn they are. He's just sliding all over the place. So I assume they are pretty worn.
Yeah. Race Day and Scornsey side by side, but not for long. Scornsey losing that position, trying to fight his way back, but Race Day keeps that door closed, and here comes Dace down the inside as well, which will turn to the outside, but it'll turn to the outside for a corner that you usually would prefer to be on the outside, but maybe not this time as Scornsey takes it back, but Scornsey's straight line speed is just unreal. Dace got
challenging.
Dace had the speed advantage at the start of the straight, and then you just saw Scornsey just go from. It's quite incredible. Vroom being the best descriptor available.
Yeah.
Bars. And now only 2 full rotations of the circuit remain for, say, Adeltonian's just done his own rotation. But not the type that you like to do. He's just spun himself around there at the double right-hander. That was incredibly well timed.
His own rotation is crazy, man.
Hey man, he threw it up, and I just slammed it down. I wasn't even intending that, man. He heard the word rotation and just obeyed. Goodness gracious me. Scornsey all over the back of Race Day, and again, Race Day obviously will lose that position anyway from penalties, but it is a shame. I mean, the penalties can really take away from the racing at times, but it is what it is. These are things that you've got to enforce because you do get a tangible advantage from running wide. So
yeah, just stay on the track. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it isn't very difficult at all. It really isn't. But I mean, people like Days seem to consistently be unable to perform the most basic of functions.
And Palmer now is going to try and get the position on track. And he's going to get it because he has insane overspeed.
Dace with an insane squeeze. I mean, what's he hoping to achieve? He's got a penalty. I mean, the only way Got Palmer doesn't finish ahead of him is if Got Palmer somehow ends up in an incident from this battling.
No, he's still behind.
He's trying to burn ERS that he doesn't even have. He's trying to take out an ERS loan so that he can continue to burn it. He's not even there along the inside, man. It's gone. It's Jova. Just
Everyone
accept
really just
it.
slipped out of the track there. He had a bit of oversteer. Fumbled outside of the track. That looks so funny. I mean, that will be it about the battling again, I think. So say, it's gonna be a 1-2 for Alpha Tauri actually. But say, coasting to the win. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, congratulations
the chat is going
to
wild
Say, who regained
the chat master.
The chat master, the chat GP winner. He's won the chat Grand Prix.
Palmer took the podium on penalties.
Race Day P4, Dace P5. I mean, Race Day needs to be getting more penalties coming to him, I think.
Yeah,
or what we saw transpire earlier on in this race. Absolutely ludicrous behaviour, but I mean, not sure if it's perhaps surprising behaviour.
Ado giving us a little drift there. As he crosses the line for P13. Not a great day to be an ADOP fan, aka being me. Um,
So, I think I know who my driver of the day is.
I got mine as
And I'm
well.
assuming they might be the same, but what's your driver? Who is your driver of the
My
day?
driver of the day is Say.
My driver of the day is also Say.
Say it ain't so, pal. No.
Who gets the special mention, though? Who gets the special mention?
Um, Special mention for Race Day for being an absolute menace. Also special mention for Squanty going from 6th to 2nd. Also pretty good.
Nikki did well, you know.
Nicky did indeed well. This is the first time I have not seen him majorly fumble while I've been in the commentary box, so I'm happy to finally witness that. And of course, a special mention to Sui, just for being here. Thank you.
We appreciate you, Say. Okay, I think we can end off the stream here. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this, and we'll see you next week.